It was career day on Saturday around the league as several players put up big numbers, including Fordham quarterback Mike Niebrick, who threw for 566 yards and 6 touchdowns. Bucknell's Will Carter also had a monstrous day receiving, catching 7 passes for 246 yards and 3 touchdowns. Bucknell opened league play with the game at Lehigh on Saturday, and the Bison bounced back in a big way after their first loss of the season. Lehigh coach Andy Cohen entered Saturday's league opener looking to avoid the program's first 0-5 start since the 1960s. And Troy Peltier got them going early with a 19-yard touchdown run to make it 7-0 midway through the first quarter. But quarterback Trey Lauletta, in for the injured R.J. Nitty, took over from there. He connected with Bobby Caslander for a 19-yard score to tie it at 7. And 4 minutes later, he found a streaking Will Carter for a 69-yard touchdown pass and the 14-7 lead after 1 quarter. Bucknell added 10 more points in the second to take a 24-7 lead into halftime. And on the first play in the third, Lauletta threw a quick screen to Carter, and he did the rest, sprinting 78 yards down the left sideline to make it 31 straight points for the Bison. Lehigh scored 17 unanswered points, capped by Nick Shapniski's 9-yard touchdown run to cut it to 31-24 midway through the third. But Lauletta connected with Carter yet again to make it 38-24, and the Bison held on to win 45-24. In the other league contest on Saturday, Georgetown opened the scoring on Kyle Nolan's 7-yard touchdown pass to Matthew Buckman. And early in the second quarter, Joel Campella ran it in from 19 yards out to make it 14-0. Lafayette cut it to 14-7 a few minutes later on Ross Sherman's 1-yard touchdown. And on the ensuing drive, the defense forced a punt to set up Jared Roberts.
He avoids one. He avoids another. Jared Roberts cutting back, and he continues to cut back. Watch out. 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. Can he make the final? No, he cannot. He'll get knocked out of bounds.
Sherman punched it in from 4 yards out on the next play to tie the game heading into halftime. Trailing 17-14 in the fourth, Nolan put the Hoyas back in front with a 6-yard touchdown pass to Justin Hill. But the Leopards countered on the next drive with Sherman's third rushing touchdown, and they held on for the 24-21 win. In non-league action, number 14 Fordham had a field day against Penn as Chase Edmonds scored from 3 yards out to tie it at 7. And later in the first quarter, DeAndre Slate picked up a fumble and ran 8 yards to give Fordham the 14-10 lead heading into the second quarter. That's where quarterback Mike Niebrick launched a record-breaking aerial assault.
Going deep ball down the middle, and this one is caught for a score to Bucky Jones Jr. He's going to air it out deep left side, has a man, and this one's caught by Jones Jr. 15-10-5, and there's another score. Drops straight back with some time. Airs it out over the middle. Ajala's wide open across midfield. He's loose at the 30, the 20. Goodbye, Sam Ajala. 80 yards to the house. Throws out left corner of the end zone. Wetzel has it. Touchdown, Fordham.
Niebrick added 2 more touchdown passes in the third quarter. 5 yards to Marcus Jones and 9 yards to Dan Light to make it 57-22. The Rams went on to win 60-22. Colgate found itself in a 16-0 hole after 1 quarter against Princeton, and the Tigers pushed it to 23-7 late in the second quarter on Connor Mickelson's 28-yard pass to Matt Costello. Jake Melville countered on the ensuing possession with a 24-yard touchdown to Alex Greenawalt to cut it to 23-14. And after Mike Armiento came up with a big interception, the 14th of his career, Melville connected with John Quazza to make it 23-21 at half. Princeton pushed it back out to 30-21, and Melville again led the Raiders downfield for his third touchdown of the day, a 24-yard strike to Risley Lesko. Colgate's Jonah Bowman kicked a 23-yard field goal at the start of the fourth quarter to give the Raiders their first lead at 31-30. And the defense would hold from there, keeping Princeton off the board to give Colgate its 4th straight win. On the road at Brown, trailing 17-10 late, Holy Cross's Gabe Guild scored his second rushing touchdown of the day to force overtime. Brown possessed the ball first in overtime, and Marcus Fuller connected with Brian Strahan for a 25-yard touchdown on the first play to make it 24-17. Holy Cross countered with Peter Puyos' 21-yard touchdown pass to Khalif Raymond to tie it up and force a second overtime. But on the Crusaders' possession, Connor Fitzgerald missed a 39-yard field goal. That set up Brown's Grant Sinee for an easy 23-yarder on the ensuing possession to give the Bears a 27-24 win in double overtime. For a complete upcoming schedule of live events on the PLN, log on to patriotleague.tv. For the Patriot League Network, I'm Melanie Plowski.